We have a Swift Elegance 480 starting at the front of the van with the coupling head with both the levers in the upright position. It is ready to receive the tow ball like so. Once the tow ball is in place, the rear handle will drop down. You can then bring the stabilisation handle down like so. Then you'll notice that red pin is in the upper position with the green indicator showing. This allows you to see that the tow ball is properly seated. To release the tow ball, bring the first handle up, then the second, and the tow ball will release. Moving back, we have your breakaway cable, jockey wheel and handbrake. You also have your 13 pin plug. This controls your road lights, your fridge and your ATC. It will only do the ATC and the fridge if your vehicle is wired correctly. I will now demonstrate the ATC and the road lights working. So to start with, we have the ATC. You can see that's working. And we have your front lights on and working. Coming down the side, and the side lights on, high level side lights on, and the rear lights on, high level brake light, both of the number plate lights, all them lights are on. So around here we have your high level side, we have your side lights all on. Then moving up from the A-frame we have your gas locker, space for 2 gas bottles, with your bulkhead regulator up there, both suitable for propane and butane. Coming round to the side of the van, we have your freshwater inlet to the van, and in this one we have your freshwater inlet directly to the tank. Next to that we have your battery locker with your battery, mains input and mover isolation switch, which I'll come back to at the end of the video. Moving further back, we have your wastewater outlet, we have your toilet flush fill, and bear with me while I open this one, and we have your toilet cassette. So, now then, going inside the van, up here you'll find your control panel. Press the power button to turn the control panel on. Then you can turn on your awning light. And you can control all of your inside lights from here. You can see. And also you've got your pump, which I'll come back to in just a second. Before you turn the pump on, you'll have to come down here and make sure both of those yellow switches are in the horizontal position. In the horizontal position the system is closed. In the vertical position the system is draining. There is a little diagram there to show you how to use the water system, along with a winterization note. So then in the closed position you can come up here and turn the pump on. With the pump on, you can get the air out of the system. You do this by opening the cold side, allowing the air to flow through. It should take a few seconds. It should take a few minutes on the, could take a few minutes on the hot side. You can see that's a nice steady stream, so I'm happy with that. Now I'll move back into the bathroom tap. That's all good. And now the shower tap. Now with all the water run through, you can use the system. Before I go any more into the water side of it and the water heater, I'll show you the consumer unit. Under here you'll find the consumer unit. That top button in the corner there is your shutdown button. That kills all 12 volt power in the van. You also have your charger and your heating switches there. With the light on they are working. If the light is off they won't be working. So under here we have your MCBs and RCD. It is recommended that every time you plug into a new power supply you hit this little blue button to make sure your RCD is working correctly for your safety. You also have your 12-volt fuses there, and down here we have your labelling for what fuse covers what and what amp fuse should be there, along with all the other information about your consumer unit. Now with that covered, we can go through your Audi heating system. To turn it on, press the power button, hit menu, and at the top there you've got the set for the desired internal temperature. We've got water heater off, water heater and room heater, space heater, and then solely water heater. Down here we have your electric either off, 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatt or 3 kilowatt, and then down here we have your gas on and gas off. When you're done using the system, press the power button again and it will turn off. Also behind me we have your 3 burner hob with hot plate, your grill with grill pan and handle, and your oven. Next to that we have your fridge. Turn the fridge on, hold the power button, allow it to start up, and you can select either mains, auto, which will select the best power supply that the fridge thinks. 12 volt, again the 12 volt will only work when the car is plugged in, as long as your vehicle is wired correctly, and gas. And then on the other one we have your temperature settings. When you're done using the fridge and you want to turn it off, hold the power button and it will turn off. Also next to that we have your microwave. This works the same as any domestic microwave would. Coming into the bathroom, we have your toilet electric flush. To use the electric flush, simply press this blue button and the toilet will flush. When you want to get rid of the liquid out of the toilet, this grey handle down here, pull it round, it will release through to the cassette, and then you can close it again. I will just quickly give you a demonstration of the alarm. So to use the alarm, 1 beep for on, 2 beeps for off. I will also just go around the van and demonstrate all the lights are on and working. There. All the high level lights are on. All the cupboard lights. And over that. And all the shower lights are on. And the mirror lights. You can see all the lights are working. You will also find left in the van will be a copy of our winterisation sheet. Just a demonstration on how to drain your van down during the colder months to protect it. And also a warranty cover sheet that shows you everything that is and is not covered under your warranty. I will now demonstrate the motor mover working. Now to use the mover, we first start off by engaging it. So if you grab your 2 seconds while I pull this up. If you grab your engagement bar, put it onto the mover like so, and bring it over until you hear it clunk into place. Now the mover is engaged. Leave it there. With the mover engaged, that will hold the weight of the caravan. So now you can release the handbrake, like so, and then turn on the isolation switch, like so. Now with all of that on, handbrake off, you can grab your handset. You turn the handset on by 2 clicks of the power button, and it will turn on and connect. You can then go forwards, backwards. Bear with me a second. Apologies there, I forgot this is a double engage system, so you need to engage this side of the mover and the other side to use the mover. So now with both sides engaged, you can turn the handset on and go forwards, backwards, front end towards me, front end away from me, back end away from me, and back end towards me. Then once you're done using it, 2 presses to turn the handset off. First thing I do is apply the handbrake, as if you don't apply the handbrake and you disengage the mover, the caravan could roll away. Then turn off the isolation switch. Now you can disengage the mover just by doing a reverse of engaging it. Again, you'll need to do both sides. If you have any more questions, please refer to your book pack, as there should be information in there. Thank you.